hunting ground for Nick, and this time in the Derby he rode Apollo. The partnership were in top form, having won the big Grand Prix at the Dublin Horse Show 2 weeks earlier, and Nick couldn't heap enough praise on this horse.
Well, Apollo, he was, I think, probably one of the greatest horses the show jumping world has ever seen. Basically because he could win the Derby, the Grand Prix, he jumped double clears Nations Cups, he jumped 7'5" in a puissance, and he could win the fastest speed class there ever was to win. And we really don't realise how great he was, until he was retired and didn't have him anymore. But he was 17 hands plus. He had an enormous stride, and to ride actually around this Derby, in the end, he was like automatic ride. I mean, he knew exactly where he was going, exactly what he was doing. I mean, I tried a couple of years before to try and jump the dyke, how you should jump it, which was slow and controlled, but that never ever worked with him. So in the end, I just let him run at it, and from then on he never ever hit it. I think he jumped it 3 or 4 times after that. He was second one year to John Lenningham with Gabran when he won it, and also then he won 2, and then he was second again to Vital. But he was magnificent to ride around here. You could, once you got him in his stride, you could just sit there and, I don't think he ever got out of that stride. If you watch him, he's always controlled, and he knew exactly what he was doing. If you watch him now when he goes up the bank, he knew where he was going, and he whips around the corner and he runs up it as quick as he can. I mean, from this point he really took over. There he goes, he's off. And when he takes 2 strides at the bottom, I mean, they're very, very short for him, and he does everything possible to clear it. The last stride there is very, very short for him.
Now then, he had one mistake in the dyke last time. Can he go
now onto the dyke. And like 6 or 7 strides where I just loosed him, let him run, and try and keep on the left-hand side, because I think it's much smaller on the left.
He's gone.
A lot of people, they jump in the middle, and then the horses jump out right-handed where it's a lot larger, I think you have to, around the Derby course, you have to take every chance you can, jump in wherever it's smaller. The Hickstead Derby, I think, is a unique event.
He's still got to
I think there's nothing like it in the world, really. I mean, the course is brilliant design. The way it's all run, I know it's in white poles and rustic poles, which I think is a good thing. But the actual route and where everything fits in, whoever designed it is, take my hat off to them. I think when you get this far and you're clear, then you start to get a bit nervous, because you've only got 3 jumps left to go, and the double is not that difficult. If you can get in, you can push out. And now this is the only fence where, between you and victory, and you get a bit excited. You look at the clock. You must try and remember not to get, loose your horse too much. Try and keep them together in a good rhythm, balanced. And there you go.
Nick Skelton, second year, 2 different horses, and a clear, magnificent performance.
Shortly after